first day I went to the pool, I like to drown.
So I loved it. We had more fun down in this park, I think, than any kid in Lynchburg.
I think I was one of the first ones in the pool.
I had a dog named Tippy, and he used to always swim in the pool also.
Really?
Yeah.
They let him come down?
Yeah, he would. They would throw balls and stuff, and just to see him act out.
No,
That's Mr. Penn. I know who he is.
Wouldn't that?
Cause the daddy used to bring them to the pool all
And the mama too.
Yeah, Daddy used to drop us off. I didn't come that often, but I was happy to come.
The pool was built by hand. It was no mixers. They mixed it in troughs and put it in buckets and poured the pool in buckets. But this basically was where the pool started, right along here, and run, say, maybe 100 foot down from here back was pool.
This pool was, I guess, really was Darrington's smile.
It was that.
Everybody from all over Lynchburg came to the pool.
Yeah.
We did a day camp at Hunting Wild. Part of the deal when you had that, you had to, it was a long line of us all the way from Hunting Wild all the way over here, two by two. Mr. Edley and Mr. Langston Walker and all of them. We just side by side, all of them, all the way march over here to the pool.
That was the only recreation where majority of people, blacks in Lynchburg had to go.
Well, not only Lynchburg, people come from Appomattox, Rustburg, Charlesville, Roanoke. Lynchburg had the biggest. We had the biggest pool.
We had the biggest pool.
Probably in the state, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it was the biggest in Virginia.
Well, I know.
This was the biggest pool.
Right.
Little Park was the little small.
Yeah, everyone number was
Riverside was the longest pool.
I was a junior lifeguard, and you started at the 1 foot right here on this end, going back towards the woods. It was 12 foot. Then your diving board was square like a sheet. You had posts on each end, and your diving board in the middle. And the swimmers could get up on that high post, jump up in the air, hit the diving board, go back for 20 foot in the air, then you come right into the water.
Leonard Mack was a lifeguard. You remember I told you he threw me in, and you made him get out and told him not to come back.
Now see, the pool didn't have any filtration system like they have now.
They
got the tanks and all that stuff that recycles the water. The fresh water came in. Remember those two pipes that just flowed all the time on one end, and it ran off to a gully on the other end.
That went down to the creek.
That went down. There was a creek down the bottom. I went down there to see what was going on. Daddy told me to come away from my family.
I lived up on the hill. I had a special hole. I never paid to come in. I was so skinny. Show them the picture, Mildred. I was so skinny I could slide up under the fence.
Oh, I was just a caretaker. I'd come around once in a while. I was a youngster, so I'd clean up around the pool, do trash, and skim the pool off sometime in the morning before it opened up. Well, leaves and stuff had a big net on a pole. You skimmed your pool off. But basically, I just spent more time at the pool, just doing nothing, just being there.
Water show was when we put on little skits and things.
We have a beauty contest, beauty pageant first.
Yes.
And then we will have synchronized swimming. We would have diving exhibition.
I believe some of those people out, like say California, somebody showed them kids down here because the first synchronized swimming I saw was down here at Jefferson Park Pool.
But the pool, we used to fill that pool up every hot day, real hot day, because you could see the water for us. I just couldn't pool every day.
Yeah, I did too.
3 times a day, because the pool was open. Me, Mildred, we lifeguard together for 2 years.
That's one of the prettiest girls I've seen in my life. Hey. That's the reason I used to come down here. I look at them girls in the bathing suit. You talking about some pretty women, some pretty girls. High mercy.
Okay. That ain't mine.
What, Cynthia, you, girl?
I had legs on her. I had legs on her.
Yeah, girl.
You on here?
Picture that there.
Yeah, I see you. Girl, your head still. You grew to your head though, didn't you?
I sure did.
I see, girl. You and Rob Dean had both the biggest heads in Durham.
They would have all kind of food. The lady had a concession stand up on the hill, hot dogs, everything. And she would sell these things, ice cream, cold drinks. People just had a wonderful time.
I was working part-time with the recreation department. And they said, go let the water out the pool. And it was, no, this can't be. Not at 99, 100 degrees. I can't imagine they wants to let the water out the pool. And the pool is so thick, so many people now you can't kind of hit a stroke at all. In the telephone room, my wife said that Mr. McKenna's called. I said, now what the world he want this time of day? And everybody working, we off today. And he said, go down to Jefferson and let the water out the pool. The lady that had control over the officers, the office up there, she wants to know what's going on with her. I wasn't aware of what was going on. And I asked for the key, and she wants to know, what do you want with the key? I said, I got to let the water out the pool. So she says, why? I said, Mr. McKenna said, let the water out. The first thing she made, she said, well, he must be drunk then. I said, no, he's not drunk. But howsoever, I was down to the end of the pool. And with that long key sits up here and it's down in the hole about 8 foot and goes to turning and the water gets down below the spillway. Folks out there wondering what's going on here. The water going down and going down. Ain't that many people even flashing it out on the walk. People want to know what's going on. I'm afraid for my life.
That was a big segment for the blacks in Lynchburg. And when they closed it up, hey, that was just like a...
You lost the main part of the community.
Yes, that was a big loss, especially to Darrington.
So when they closed the pools up, you know, everybody was upset and so forth, but I understand these, does anybody remember, I think, didn't 4 kids drown in James River?
James River, yeah. One was a Harris from River. Right after they closed the pool.
Right after they closed the pool, they had 4 kids get killed in the James River.
That's what they used to call it, that Slick Rock.
So what happened, Mr. Elliott made a deal with the people out here at Kumbaya on Boonesboro Road. So we could use their pool till they got all the pool stuff straight. So we would go out there on the bus.
That was Fisherman's Lodge.
Fisherman's Lodge, yeah, that's it. Go out there and we would swim out there.
And when I come back home, I said, we can go to the pool before it's closed because school open next week. My sister said, ain't no more pool. And all I could do was cry. 16 years old.
That was awful. An awful thing to happen to the kids in Lynchburg.
I got the news Monday morning. I went to work. I asked him what happened. He went to explain it to me because the same thing had happened at Miller Park.
A demonstration. Some people got together and went to Miller Park and got in the pool and they took it out on Darrington and they came and closed that pool up.
But I found out immigration came along. So therefore, we had to obey rules and regulations. That's what we done.
I was here when they filled it in. Because I think we were playing softball. I don't know if Chubb was playing with us or not, but we were over on the field playing softball, and we saw a caravan of trucks coming down with dirt. And we just watched as they just dumped dirt, truckload after truckload. And I said, they're not going to fill in the whole thing. I know. When they fill in the whole pool, they didn't even take down the trees. They just filled it up around the willow trees.
That the pool had closed, that was very depressing because this was a place we enjoyed, and I just wish we had it again.
The pool is still there. It was concrete, and they just filled it up with the city's garbage and this miscellaneous stuff that picked up from years around the city and dumped it here. This was the landfill.
It was a place where we could go and we were safe. We didn't destroy the surroundings. We met our friends here. I don't know, it was just a beautiful place.
I don't know, it was just something peaceful, something that you can't explain, something that was a part of you that will always be there, something that you can always look back on that's really good.